Love the life you live. Live the life you love. One good thing about music: when it hits you, you feel no pain. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied with the life you're living? Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect, and I don't live to be, but before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. Some people feel the rain. Others just get wet. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. When one door is closed, don't you know another is open? The good times of today are the sad thoughts of tomorrow. Live for yourself and you will live in vain. Live for others and you will live again. Money is numbers and numbers never end. If it takes money to be happy, your search for happiness will never end. Judge not unless you judge yourself. If you're white and you're wrong, then you're wrong. If you're black and you're wrong, you're wrong. People are people. The biggest coward is a man who awakens a woman's love with no intention of loving her. Better to die fighting for freedom than be a prisoner all the days of your life. The winds that sometimes take something we love are the same that bring us something we learn to love. Every man got a right to decide his own destiny. When the root is strong, the fruit is sweet. The day you stop racing is the day you win the race. Wake up and live. You say you love rain, but you use an umbrella to walk under it. If she's amazing, she won't be easy. If she's easy, she won't be amazing. My music will go on forever. The people who were trying to make this world worse are not taking the day off. Why should I? You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Your life is worth much more than gold. In this bright future, you can't forget your past. Rastafari not a culture, it's a reality. I don't stand for the black man's side, I don't stand for the white man's side. I stand for God's side. Me only have one ambition, you know? I like to see mankind live together, black, white, Chinese, everyone, that's all. If you get down and quarrel every day, you're saying prayers to the devil, I say. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. A hungry mob is an angry mob. The more people smoke herb, the more Babylon fall. My future is righteousness. I don't believe in death, neither in flesh nor in spirit. I don't have prejudice against myself. Me dip on God's side. Herb is the healing of a nation, alcohol is the destruction. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. No woman, no cry. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind? You can't buy life. The sun shall not smite eye by day, nor the moon by night. Every man think his burden is the heaviest. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. If you're not living good, travel wide. I don't know how to live good. I only know how to suffer. Life is one big road with lots of signs. The biggest man you ever did see was once a baby. When you smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself. I'm a man of God. I came from God and I'm going back to God. I don't have education. I have inspiration. Just can't live that negative way, make way for the positive day. If puss and dog can get along, why can't we love one another? My richness is life forever. The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River she's a-goin' dry. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, everywhere is war. I'm not perfect, but I'm striving to be a better man. Babylon's system is the vampire, sucking the blood of the sufferers. You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom. I don't expect to be perfect, but I strive to be righteous. Music is the biggest gun because it can kill hatred. Africa unite. 'Cause we're moving right out of Babylon. I'm a rebel, but I'm not a troublemaker. I don't want to be a millionaire, I just don't want to be fooled by money. The stone that the builder refused will always be the head cornerstone. I'm not a politician, I'm a Rastaman. Man is a universe within himself. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. The rain will never stop until you learn to dance in it. Time will tell who is the real prophet. I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of not living right. The only thing I have is my soul. You can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. The truth is like the sun, you can shut it out for a time, but it ain't going away. I don't believe in violence, I'm a lover. The world is always changing, but my mission remains the same. I don't care about material things, I care about spiritual growth. The only way to deal with Babylon is to rise above it. My music fights against the system that teaches people to live in fear. I don't sing to make money, I sing to make souls free. The only thing stronger than fear is love. I don't trust politicians, they change like the wind. The key to life is to live it with purpose. I don't follow fashion, I set trends. The greatest reward is seeing people happy because of my music. I don't need luxury, I need freedom. A man who knows his purpose will never be poor. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Music is my weapon against injustice. I don't fear death, I fear an unlived life. The system is designed to keep you asleep. I don't sing for fame, I sing for change. The only thing I own is my spirit. If you want to change the world, start with yourself. I don't believe in luck, I believe in blessings. The truth is like a lion, you don't have to defend it. Let it loose and it will defend itself. I don't chase money, I chase purpose. The only limit is the one you set in your mind. I don't need a title to be a leader. The world is a ghetto, but my heart is a palace. I don't follow rules, I follow my soul. The greatest prison is a closed mind. I don't need approval, I need truth. The only time I'm afraid is when I'm not being true to myself. I don't compete, I create. The system can't break me because I'm not part of it. I don't need a crown to be a king. The only way to win is to rise above the game. I don't need a weapon, my music is my gun. The greatest wealth is health. I don't need a map, I follow my heart. The only thing I fear is not fulfilling my destiny. I don't need a passport, my soul travels free. The system can't control me because I'm already free. I don't need a reason to love, love is the reason. The only way to live is to love. I don't need a church, my temple is within. The greatest freedom is freedom of the mind. I don't need a teacher, life teaches me. The only thing I worship is truth. I don't need a mirror, I know who I am. The greatest power is love. I don't need a flag, my soul is my nation. The only thing I fight for is peace. I don't need a hero, I am my own hero. The greatest victory is self-mastery. I don't need a throne, I stand on my truth. The only thing I seek is righteousness. I don't need a light, I am the light. The greatest teacher is experience. I don't need a savior, I save myself. The only thing I build is love. I don't need a leader, I lead myself. The greatest gift is life. I don't need a reason to smile, joy is my nature. The only thing I conquer is fear. I don't need a crown, my spirit is royal. The greatest journey is within. I don't need a stage, the world is my platform. The only thing I preach is love. I don't need a script, my life is my story. The greatest music is silence. I don't need a reason to dance, music moves me. The only thing I fear is ignorance. I don't need a wall, my heart is open. The greatest strength is gentleness. I don't need a shield, truth protects me. The only thing I reject is hate. I don't need a key, my mind is free. The greatest art is living. I don't need a costume, I am real. The only thing I wear is righteousness. I don't need a mask, I am transparent. The greatest treasure is wisdom. I don't need a clock, time is an illusion. The only thing I chase is peace. I don't need a shadow, I am light. The greatest weapon is truth. I don't need a fence, my soul is boundless. The only thing I plant is love. I don't need a bridge, I walk on water. The greatest song is the heartbeat. I don't need a flag, my spirit is universal. The only thing I break is chains. I don't need a crown, my soul is regal. I don't need a mirror, I see my reflection in others. The greatest power is within. I don't need a title, my actions speak. The only thing I fear is losing myself. I don't need a bank, my riches are spiritual. The only thing I build is unity. I don't need a weapon, my voice is my sword. The greatest freedom is love. I don't need a passport, I belong everywhere. I don't need a reason to be happy, joy is my nature. The only thing I conquer is doubt. I don't need a hero, I am my own savior. The greatest victory is love. The only thing I worship is life. I don't need a church, nature is my temple. I don't need a script, my heart writes my story. The only thing I fear is hate. I don't need a wall, my spirit is free. The greatest strength is love. I don't need a shield, truth is my armor. The only thing I reject is negativity. I don't need a key, my mind is unlocked. The greatest art is love. I don't need a costume, I am authentic. The only thing I wear is love. I don't need a mask, I am truth. The greatest treasure is love. I don't need a clock, I live in the moment. The only thing I chase is truth. I don't need a shadow, I am light. The greatest weapon is love. I don't need a fence, my soul is open. The only thing I plant is truth. I don't need a bridge, I walk in faith. The greatest song is love. I don't need a flag, my heart is my banner. The only thing I break is fear. I don't need a crown, my spirit is royal. I don't need a throne, I sit in love. The only thing I own is truth. I don't need a mirror, I see myself in you. The greatest power is truth. I don't need a title, my soul defines me. The only thing I fear is losing love. I don't need a map, my spirit guides me. The greatest wealth is truth. I don't need a bank, my riches are love. The only thing I build is truth. I don't need a weapon, my love is my strength. The greatest freedom is truth. I don't need a passport, I am everywhere. The only thing I seek is love. I don't need a teacher, love teaches me. The greatest gift is truth. I don't need a reason to love, it's my nature. The only thing I conquer is fear. I don't need a hero, I am love. The greatest victory is truth. I don't need a throne, I stand in love. The only thing I worship is truth. I don't need a church, love is my religion. The greatest teacher is truth. I don't need a wall, love is my boundary. The greatest strength is truth. I don't need a shield, love protects me. The only thing I reject is lies. I don't need a key, love opens all doors. The greatest art is truth. I don't need a costume, I am love. The only thing I wear is truth. I don't need a mask, I am love. The greatest treasure is truth. I don't need a clock, love is timeless. The only thing I chase is love. I don't need a fence, love connects all. The only thing I plant is love. I don't need a bridge, love unites. The greatest song is truth. I don't need a flag, love is my symbol. The only thing I break is chains. I don't need a crown, love is my royalty. The greatest revolution is love. I don't need a throne, I sit in truth. The only thing I own is love. I don't need a mirror, love reflects in all. The greatest power is love. I don't need a title, love defines me. The only thing I fear is losing truth. I don't need a map, love guides me. The greatest wealth is love. I don't need a bank, truth is my currency. The only thing I build is love. I don't need a weapon, truth is my shield. The greatest freedom is love. I don't need a passport, truth is my home. The only thing I seek is truth. I don't need a teacher, truth is my guide. The greatest gift is love. I don't need a reason to be, I am. I don't need a hero, I am truth. The greatest victory is love. The only thing I worship is love. I don't need a church, truth is my temple. The greatest teacher is love. I don't need a script, truth is my story.